It's been a while since I've done a video because I always want everything to be like perfect, and I would like to, learn how to edit and all of that. And honestly, like being vulnerable is just not my strong point, and I can't control the audience. So I've kind of taken a step back from what's new with Ruth, but just to catch you up. So today is what, April the 23rd. I have been in Carrollton, which is in the Dallas area, since January the 28th. So that's almost 3 months. So when I first came down here, I had a boyfriend. Okay. So a month after being down here, actually February 26th is the last time I talked to him because he owed me money and got upset because he owed me money and I wanted my money. So that's no longer a thing. But look at God, he was just removing someone out of my way that was truly not for me and who was more of a stepping stone or a barrier to the things that I'm trying to accomplish. So, fast forward, April the 23rd, I happened to run into um, the lightweight plug down here, William May of Everything But the Store.com. And he just kind of turned me on, motivated me, and things like that. So I woke up on, so I spent a month being mad about this $250 this dude owed me because that's what we broke up about. Um, And so, I spent a month being mad about that. So every time I talk to him, I'm mad about this, and he like, well, just fuck that money. Do what you gotta do. Um, you know, let's get this money going. Let's get these businesses started. Like you have a press, you have a cricket, you have all the things to, you know, produce. Their $250 time and time again. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm listening to him. So I woke up on March 26th, guys. Swear to God. I just woke up and I was like, you know what? He said we was gonna go out that day, blah blah blah. So I just woke up and I'm like, hey, today I'm gonna start a business, and I told my friend, I was like, I'm gonna start a business today. I don't think he really took me seriously. I think he thought I was just kind of playing, just not really knowing, who I am or like how ambitious I can get, because I didn't even know. I'm gonna be honest with you, like ever since I have moved, I have been so empowered, and I'm just on some like, just jump, bitch. I mean, what could you lose? You already done moved 4 hours away from your family. Like, you've already taken on a high ass rent that you are not accustomed to. Everything has been in me trusting God, really, that everything would just work out and play out as it should. So, anyways, woke up on March 26th. And I ain't gonna lie to you, my confidant is my cousin Micah. Like, I love her because she's going to be like, do it, do it, do it. Like she never is like, that don't make sense, or whatever, because she just know I'm about to cry. I'm just on such a mission. So, anyways, I woke up that day. I texted her and I was like, what you think about Tiny Tots? Because my old nickname was Tiny or whatever. Like, what do you think about that for a name for a kid clothing? And so, of course, she's like, I love it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So I'm with this guy. I'm just like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna spend my rent money, um, because there will never be a perfect time. I remember someone in my hometown, I think Jerica, had stated, Jerica Wortham, she does poetry and like hosts these nights. But anyway, she had stated like, you know, or she hosted something and someone said there'll never be a perfect time. So that was just replaying in my head like there'll never be a perfect time. I always have an excuse not to do the things that I want to do because money's always going to be an issue. But these bills will always be here. Like, invest in me, right? So I went ahead, I got a little product, and um, I started my business. Like, I tried to launch my website that day. Like, I was just I jumped in head first, and I'm still getting it off the ground a month later. But I am like so proud of myself for that, like because I never, for one, that was not even on my goals. You know what I'm saying? But now it's such a um, part of who I am because I'm right now I just have girl clothing, which I miss because I had like twin daughters, and so I used to love to dress them up real cute. I'm gonna get into the boy clothing as well because I have a lot of nephews and people that I love who have little boys as well. But like I've missed that aspect, and so it gives me the opportunity like to shop. Who doesn't like shopping as a woman? So I have that going. Tiny Tots. I've also started. gotten into the travel industry, travel with Rue, you know. Um, and it's funny because my same cousin Michael, we have, well, she started it, you know, because every time she turned around, she's like, "You just be doing stuff," like basically, you know. And so she sends me the eagle, like, "Fly, bitch," you know. And I am just spreading my wings. Like, this move has been everything for me. Like, I am just so, I don't feel like there's a limit, you know, like I feel like I'm going to be extremely successful and it's not going to take me a long time. I feel like I will retire myself by the age of 50 and I'm excited about that. Um, Funny story, I met a lady last year, kind of disconnected from her because she was kind of trying to push me off the ledge and I wasn't ready. Like, no, lady, you don't know me, blah, blah, blah. So, anyways, fast forward to today. Um, a week ago, I texted her, like, because she lived in the Dallas area. I've been here for since January. I hadn't texted her. I happened to be going through my phone and I saw her number, which I had looked for it before and thought I had deleted it. And I was like, oh, okay, let me text her. I was like, hey, I've moved to the Dallas area, right? She said call her because she's a truck driver, whatever. I didn't because I was like, well, do I really want to connect with her? Because she was just really trying to push me too far. I wasn't ready for all of that. Like, I know what I want to do and I want to be safe. You know, I want to be safe. So, Wednesday, was it Wednesday? No, Thursday morning. Now we haven't talked at all since I've been here. She texted me and was sent me the I don't know if you watch Earn Your Leisure, but anyway, she sent me a networking event they're having in Houston today and was like, "Do you want to go?" Now, mind you, I had been in morning prayer. I had decided I'm on a 21-day challenge with doing affirmations daily, at least working out 30 minutes, which I've been pretty consistent. The gym was closed yesterday, not my fault. Well, they closed early and I procrastinated, but whatever. Um, so, uh, what else? Oh, no alcohol and no sex, which is not really an issue because I'm 4 hours away from everything. But just to be disciplined, like I'm working on being disciplined. So in all of that, I'm like, I'm not gonna spend unnecessary money. Everything in, nothing out. Everything in. If it's not pertaining to one of my businesses, then I don't wanna, I don't wanna spend any type of money. And so she sent me the link, like just randomly. She didn't say hello or anything. She was like, "You wanna go?" So this was right after I had my prayer time, and I'm like, God, I just want to be able to, for one, make money off of my businesses, which it's a process getting things started, getting it off, and like me learning because this is strictly me just trying to figure everything out on my own. Plus, work a full time 40-hour job from 8:30 to 5:30, which I don't know where you guys work. That is a long fucking time. Like it is long. Like I have not worked those hours in a long time. But anyways, excuse my eyebrows. But so she's like, "Do you want to go?" And I'm like, so she put invest in. She said invest in yourself. So I'm like, man, I do want to get into, stocks and bonds, and like that's also a goal to be a day trader, um, or whatever. And so I'm like, well, I don't really have $135. So I'm like, you know, I really was thinking I didn't want to go. Let's just be honest. Like, I don't really want to go. I don't really, I don't know her like that. You know what I mean? Like, we've had some powerful conversations, so don't get me wrong. Like, she's a whole vibe. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't really want to go. $135 is a lot. Like, I'm already like investing in my businesses and like kind of going broke. You know what I mean? But so I text. I said, well, how much is it? Because I didn't know at the time. And she was like, it's 135. I'll pay half. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, God, that's a sign. Because this woman does not know me to want to invest in me. Which is kind of the same thing that happened with William May. Of everything but the store.com. He just decided he saw something in me. He was like, you always get to 75%. We're gonna get you to that 100%, and he invested in me. Like, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate people who can not only see the vision but are willing to put their money behind it. I think some sermon I used to listen to, like, or it's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Something about your treasure. Our treasures be in our money. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's gonna spend money with you, on you, or any of that. Like, they have some type of faith in whatever you're doing. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, that's really, it's Thursday. That's Saturday. Like, drive to Houston, that's 4 hours. I'm going to change my oil or something because my car just be sitting outside. I don't really go nowhere. I work from home. But anyways, I was like, well, If you can pay half and I can ride with you, then, I'll go. And she was like, that's what I'm thinking, like, a whole road trip or whatever. Like, so we just been vibing since then. Like, I'm so excited about the things that are gonna come within my life. Also, with like this travel business, um, just being able to see black women who are making six figures, who are living their lives. Like, I'm just so inspired. So I'm so excited to just go, what is it, rub elbows with people who are getting money, cuz I want to be in that. Like, I want to be around that. I want to be wealthy. So I just thought I would catch you guys up on what's been going on in my life. Now, I do want to show you my plants. I know that that is not relevant at all, but these are like this is my, um, this is how I know where my mental health is when these are taken care of. So I just repotted them last week on Easter, and this is like beautiful. Like, this one was like sick for some weeks, but it was strong. It had survived. That one came from Oklahoma with me, and like, done been sitting out here with no dirt. I mean, and just the dirt it had, like, not properly potted or anything. But yeah, just wanted to catch you up on what's new with Rue. Um, and again, I just want to encourage anyone who is trying to step outside of their box or do something different, or, scared to just jump, just do it. Because it's like, once you do it, it's like that gives you the momentum to do it again and to do it again and to do it again. And no, I haven't perfected anything or made like tons of money yet, but I know it's coming, you know, because I know that I'm no longer afraid to do whatever it is I feel I need to do to get to wherever the hell I'm trying to be. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy your day. I'll update you again next month. Um, be blessed.